Hey man, there's people down there just telling me that you got a catfish? 3 eyes?
Yeah. 3 eyes.
Holy. Mind if I take a picture? That is nuts. You guys see this? It's 3 eyes.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is James with the Impossible Channel. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Please don't tell the supervisor I have the flu.
The Simpsons are known for predicting the future, and this is becoming quite a thing. It's not just one or two predictions. It's like every other year, they find a new one. And today, we're going to be taking a look at some of these eerie predictions, including the newest findings. Now, before I do continue, I want you to leave a comment. How is this happening? How do you think they are predicting the future? On Season 2, Episode 4, Bart caught a mutated fish while fishing near a power plant.
So, kids, caught anything?
According to Gizmodo, a group of fishermen in Argentina pulled a three-eyed fish from the lake in 2011.
2, 3.
During Season 2, Episode 9, called Itchy, Scratchy, and Marge, the town of Springfield tried to censor the statue of David. In 2016, residents of St. Petersburg, Russia voted on covering the naked statue.
And with our local Emmy Award-winning host, Kent Brockman.
Is it a masterpiece, or just some guy with his pants down? That's our topic tonight.
On Season 2, Episode 18, Marge gets a letter from Ringo Starr 15 years after sending him fan mail.
For you, Marge. Merry old England. From the desk of Ringo Starr.
The episode was called Brush with Greatness, and indeed, a Beatles fan got a mail from Paul McCartney in 2011, 50 years later.
When you put out the notice, you said, with peace and love, I am telling my fans, do not send any more.
Oh, you put that on.
I love it.
I know, but that was one angry moment.
Do not send fan mail to any address that you have. Nothing will be signed after the 20th of October. If that has a date on the envelope...
In Season 3, Episode 14, Lisa actually knew that the Redskins would win the Super Bowl days before it happened. The episode is called Lisa the Greek, and it's astonishing how a few days later, her prediction became true. Season 5, Episode 10, had a German magic duo who performed in Springfield and were attacked by a white tiger.
The accident happened October 3rd, 2003. It was Roy Horn's 59th birthday.
What a coincidence, isn't it? Not to mention, these kind of things still keep popping up every other year.
With global warming trapping the CO2 inside our poisonous atmosphere,
you have stolen my dreams,
leaving what's left of humanity baking in deserts that once fed the world.
During Season 6, Episode 19, entitled Lisa's Wedding, Lisa visits a fortune teller in a resonance fair and is transported to the year 2010.
Year 2010. The world has become...
Amazingly enough, in this episode, they predict at least 3 things. FaceTime, librarians being replaced by robots, and the Shard, a construction that only began in 2009 in France. During Season 29, Episode 1, The Simpsons, residents of Springfield found themselves in a fantasy world of Springfieldia. The episode ended with a dragon destroying their village, echoing Jargon's destruction of King's Landing.
Look, the dragon is burning our village!
I love our life.
It's as if they knew what was going to happen.
Are you happy with how things ended? Yeah.
I was really
pleased with.
Season 25, Episode 16, The Simpsons nailed the prediction of FIFA's corruption scandal. During the episode, the World Football Federation representative is arrested for corruption. FIFA officials were arrested on the same charges in 2015. In a 1998 episode called The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace, Homer Simpson becomes an inventor and is shown in front of a very complicated equation on a blackboard. Well, this equation actually predicts the mass of the Higgs boson particle that was discovered in 2013. In an episode called Lisa Goes Gaga, the show featured the singer performing for Springfield while suspended in the air. Lady Gaga descended onto the crowd during 2017 halftime show of Super Bowl in a silver outfit. The Simpsons writers somehow knew that Disney would buy a large part of 20th Century Fox during Season 10, Episode 5. The series showed the 20th Century Fox logo with the division of Walt Disney Co. underneath it. This actually happened in 2017. In 2018, the US men's curling team beat Sweden and took the gold at the Olympics. On Season 21, Episode 12, Homer and Marge played in a mixed curling team against Sweden in the Olympics and won.
I've never seen this before. Shaved off Larry Bird's mustache.
In 1997, The Simpsons did it once again. In Season 9, Episode 3, in an episode called Lisa's Sacks, Marge offered to read Bart a book called Curious George and the Ebola Virus. Fast forward to 2014, the episode recirculated during the Ebola outbreak.
Ebola. You don't know the way.
Yes, I
do you know the way?
I know the way.
You have to have Ebola to know the way.
In 2008, The Simpsons showed Homer trying to vote in the US general election, but a faulty machine changed his vote.
Ooh, one of those electronic voting dealies.
One vote for McCain. Thank you.
No, I want to vote for
4 years later, a voting machine in Pennsylvania had to be removed after it kept changing people's votes, coincidentally to the same ones shown in The Simpsons. MIT professor Bengt Holmstrom won the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2016, 6 years after he was bet on to win the Nobel Prize on The Simpsons.
It's 4 a.m. You kids should have been in bed a half hour ago.
We're watching the Nobel Prize announcements live from Stockholm.
His name appears on a betting scorecard when Martin Lisa Milhouse bet on a Nobel Prize winner. According to Simpsons writers, this is one of the most impressive predictions they've ever made.
Inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
In an episode called Bart to the Future, Lisa mentions Trump as president. Surprisingly, this actually happened 16 years later. In 1994, Springfield Elementary was hiding a shady secret. In this episode, it happens that they were feeding people with horse meat. 20 years later, well, it happened.
The Infant Cries translator can differentiate 4 different statuses of sounds.
In Season 3, Episode 24, Homer's brother Herb invents a baby translator.
My baby translator.
Which became true almost 30 years after.
Translator.
It's impressive how they do it every time. It was in the Simpsons movie, for example, that they predicted the NSA spying on our conversations.
You guys should be talking so loud.
No, Lisa, it's not like the government is listening to everybody's conversation.
In the movie, the family was forced to go into hiding after the NSA located Marge by spying her on her conversation. It was only in 2013 when Snowden actually talked about it.
The government actually found someone we're looking for! Yeah, baby, yeah!
In 1994, autocorrect function in iPhones was very far from becoming a reality.
Hey, Dolph, take a memo on your Newton. Beat up Martin.
Yet, The Simpsons predicted this in Season 6, Episode 8. Some believe that in 2020, The Simpsons predicted China's outbreak. In the 1993 episode, Juice Looseners, a box is sent to Homer from Japan. Check this out. Of course, this is just a coincidence. Or is it? So, did The Simpsons predict what happened in China? It's really hard to say. The similarities are astonishing, and the many times they did predict what happened is quite impressive. But there were other situations like the one in China in 2009 or 2010, if I'm not mistaken. So anyone could have had compared the Simpsons episode with 2009, 2010 also. So I'll leave it up to you. Leave a comment. What do you think happened here? Do you think they have some sort of time machine? How are they predicting things? And did they actually predict what happened in China? Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and well, I'll see you again.